Hello. Welcome. How you guys doing? This is the most important video for the new patch. Which character should you summon for? Jingliu, Topaz, or Seele? Let's get right into it. Alright, so before I start, I just need to make this very clear that you can go for whoever you like, either Seele, Jingliu, Topaz. If you like the character, go for it. The game is very easy, even Memory of Chaos, the Swarm Disaster, it's all beatable at the end. You just have to get better relics, build up more characters so it can help you beat the content. So don't worry much about it. Even Swarm Disaster, which was insanely hard at the beginning, it's beatable with even 4-star characters. So again, go for whoever you like. But now I'll be talking about every character and what they can offer to your account, so you might have judgment of who should you go for. Okay, so starting with Jingliu, which is my waifu. I'm gonna go for her anyway, but I'm gonna be unbiased. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not biased making this comparison. So with Jingliu, her what she can offer to your account is actually not too much if you have many DPSs. By that I mean if you pulled for Dan Hong, if you have Blade, if you have Kafka, if you have Seele, if you have all these characters, even Jing Yuang, if you have all of these characters, I don't think Jingliu will add that much to your account as a value, but she's an ice destruction character, so she can do single target and AoE damage, and it's ice, but we don't have much of it. I don't count Yang Xing, he's not that great of a DPS. We only have 2 Preservation, Japard, and March 7th. Herta also doesn't count, it's not that great. But if you're talking about raw DPS ice, she's gonna be adding for that. If you're looking for building an ice character, you might want to pull for her. She's also a waifu, that's something to look for. Topaz is a waifu too, and Seele is a waifu too. So that's for all of them. And something that is really important for the Blade mains, if you main Blade, Jingliu gonna be really good for you, because every time Jingliu uses her skill, she's gonna take some of the HP of her allies. Blade will also benefit from that, he's gonna get a stack from it, so it's a win-win. If you have Blade, I think you should go for Jingliu. Is gonna be a really good addition to your team. And yeah, it's just that she needs a tanky team around her, so she can take the HP from them, so she can do her thing. I wouldn't say that's the craziest value of all the DPSs. I don't know if I even rank her on the top. I'll say Den Hong is still the top. Probably second would be Seele. But we'll see when she comes out. But that's just speculations for me before she comes out. Even though she's my favorite character and I want to go for her, I still have to be realistic when I say, if you have that many DPSs on your account, you might want to think of another character to pull for. If you are not that whale or dolphin and just have limited resources to summon with, then think about it. Next character is Topaz, and Topaz actually adds something new to the game. Not actual mechanic, but I'm talking about a support to the follow-up characters like Jing Yuang, like Clara, like Himiko. So she's gonna make them do really good damage, especially Clara with her counter, so that's gonna be really good for her. And she can also fit many teams. I was gonna mention this with Jingliu as well. Her team's gonna be either her hyper carry or with Blade, so you don't have that many options for Jingliu. But with Topaz, the options are more. As I said, Himiko, Jing Yuang, Clara, even support character, she's gonna be the best match with, what's her name, Asta, because Asta's also light cone. So if you put Asta with Asta's light cone on it, that's gonna be the best support ever. You can just run full fire with Asta, Himiko, and Topaz, and any other healer or like tank, and that's gonna be a very good team. Even the Trailblazer, you can just run mono fire. You're just gonna need a healer, but we'll see. Maybe you can get a fire healer in the future, but I can see this as a good team as well to run. So in terms of support and teams, I think Topaz wins for Jingliu, okay? But Seele,
It's my turn!
Which our first limited character to pull for. She's coming back. This is the first patch where we have 3 banners to pull for. This is why I'm making this video, because it's really hard to pick who to summon for when we have 3 good characters. But I think Seele is still one of the highest DPS characters in the game. She's very easy to build, and she has many teams as well. She can run with any support, and one thing about Seele is that she's quantum, and we saw how Swarm Disaster is very reliant on at the beginning of it. Like, if you wanted to beat it early, quantum characters and imaginary characters were the dominant character in the mode, so you might want to look for Seele in something like that, although she's a single target, same as Topaz. In mode like that we need more AoE characters, but she's still good. She's also amazing in the Memory of Chaos. If you also have a full quantum team, you might want to consider going for Seele. Like, if you pull for Fu Shuang, if you have Silver Wolf. If you don't have Seele, you want to add her to that mix. That's going to be a really good team for Memory of Chaos. But also, because we're comparing now the 3 characters, right? With Jingliu, when you look at Jingliu's banner, she has a very good quantum character that might be also a very good DPS, which is QQ. So if you want to go for Jingliu and try to pull E4 QQ, that'll be very good too for a quantum team. So you're gonna win a very good ice DPS character and a very good quantum DPS that can do AoE damage. So you're the one who decide. It depends on the characters you have. As I said, Jingliu, you can look for her as a waifu or like a DPS that can work with Blade, and also the ice element that is very rare to have a very good DPS for it, so that's something to look for. Jingliu. Topaz, it's a new game method that we can just rely on the follow-up attacks. Also very good for the future value of the character, because whoever in the next follow-up character that we get will benefit a lot from having Topaz on the team, so that's something to look up for. And Topaz Topaz fits in many teams as well, so if you want to put her with Himiko, Jingyuan, and Clara, still gonna work amazing. And the last one is Seele, one of the greatest. I would say she's probably the best second DPS so far with her single target DPS, but with her lacking AoE, she started to fall off a little bit compared to others. So yeah, you're the one who decide. It's your account. You pick what you do. And yeah, that's it for me for today's video. If you enjoyed, if this was helpful by any means, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and bye.